Today we're going to be looking at a new strategy for Ancient Dragon. Now our original strategy is very simple and very effective. However, there is a rare glitch that can happen where the dragon's feet send out a shockwave. No animation, no warning whatsoever. If the glitch happens, you just die. Now, as far as I know, this glitch can only happen immediately after the dragon lands from flying. So to avoid it, we're not going to go back to his toe immediately after he lands. So let's get started. Now in a real run, of course, you'd use the Red's Tearstone Ring, Flynn's Ring, either Ring of Blades or Leo Ring. We get a lot of counter hits in this fight, so Leo Ring might be better. And definitely Chloranthy, stamina is crucial in this fight. But this is a demo, so I want to drag on. So I'm going to ditch all the rings. I'm not going to buff up. Normally you would use any resin but fire. And you could use a Bright Bug as well. Might not be a bad idea. We can afford it. Now also I'm going to switch to Lightning Arrows. Because if we do end up using the bow in this fight, it's going to be from extreme range. And lightning arrows have much more range than anything else, so they'll do the most damage. Now, here we go. The fight starts the same as before. 4 hits at the start, as fast as you can. And now the 5th hit will trigger the fight. And we get into his toe as fast as possible. And if we're lucky, we can stay here the entire fight. Roll under the foot stomps, and then just sprint back to the toe. Get a hit or two. Steps forward to do a standing fire, 5 hits. This is where Chloranthy becomes a DPS ring. And another 5 hits. And that's where most of your damage comes from. But sooner or later he will fly away. Now if we're fully buffed and have decent RNG, we can just kill him like this. We'll never see the flying. But you can't count on that. Yep, here he goes. When he flies, you chase the tail. Now we need to get out of open space. Yep. Let's get far, far away. Nope. Sometimes he does that where he flies up and just repositions himself. I want him to do... Oh, he's doing the same fire. Okay. So when he does this attack, you need to be close enough to get inside. That attack has extreme range, and he sweeps it across the arena. There's no way you outrun it. So you need to be close enough that if he does it, close to him. Now this is their chance to get back to his toe. As long as he's not backed up into a corner, watch his tail. If there's not enough space behind him, you can't go here yet, because remember, we need to chase the tail when he flies away. So if the tail is hanging off the cliff, you're not going to have anywhere to run and you're just going to die. But here there's enough space, so it's safe to get back to the toe. I'm just going to repeat this as long as possible. Oh, that was a few too many attacks. Not paying attention, that's not a good sign. Sooner or later he will fly away again. Now if you see this, you see how his tail's hanging out the edge? I think I'm still okay, but it is getting close. If he twists too much and you think there's not enough space behind him, then when he raises his foot for a stomp, you can also use that as an opportunity to just get away from him. Far away. There's the fire again. Gotta get inside around it. Now if there's not enough space behind him, which there is in this case, you just attack his front foot a bit and then get out in front of him again. Hopefully we get a chance to show that. You can kill him like that, though it does take a lot longer. Yeah, when you're not in the toe here, the most important thing is spacing. You need to make sure you're close enough that you can get inside of the fire, far enough that you can run away from the flying fire. You need to make sure you have enough space behind you that you can run away from the flying fire, because it does have a lot of range. Okay, so he's basically dead. I want to get out one more time, so I'm not going to attack. Hopefully he flies away here and we can show it one more thing. Nope. Okay, I'm just going to run, which is not the best idea in this position because his tail's going to push me a bit. Not happy with that. So now this is bad because I'm way too far away from him. And his tail's hanging off the edge, so you don't want to go into his toe here, which is exactly what I want to demonstrate. So when he does this, you can come in and hit the front foot a couple of times, and then get out and do it again. So he's backed against the wall. This is your strategy, because you can't go into that toe. When he flies, you run as far away as you possibly can. Make sure you get out of range, and run back in. Wait for the standing fire. There it is. And this is when you get your damage. Down it goes. So, it's a bit more complicated than our original strategy, but it should protect us from the glitch. And that's it.